Hello? My mic is muted. I'm very good at starting all this. Anyway, I got a new intro, and we're gonna do some tutorials, apparently. Rainpunk is the technology that harnesses the power of charged rainwater to enhance industrial buildings. Just zoom in real hard on this. Let's install Rainpunk engine in this tool shop. Connect the pipes. Each building is equipped with two engines, a primary one to improve the production, blah 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 blah. I mean, we know all this, but I was curious if they'd tell me anything new. You remember, using Rainpunk comes at a price. These are the growth of a parasite known as the blight rot. During drizzle and clearance, cysts retreat into their protective shells and pose no threat, but during a storm, it will attempt to corrupt your hearth and devour your villagers. That's fine, probably. Build a metallurgical complex in this region. Repel the blight rot. I mean, if you insist. So, I'm gonna do a regular game, but first I figured why not just absolutely blast through the tutorial? Because it's here, and why not? So apparently herbalist camps have 3 people in the tutorial? That's kind of funny. Do we start with any metal? We're not starting with any metal. Okay, whatever. Workshop, great start. Mine. I thought that was already unlocked, but whatever. Okay. Where does one put the workshop at this point? I don't. You know what? We're gonna clear out space. Also, is that a brick oven? It is. Well, that's lovely to see. Also, I don't know what they're trying to pull here. You gotta put these next to the warehouse, people. You can't just throw these around wherever willy-nilly. That way lies madness, don't you know? Anyway, the tutorial is very much on rail. Hi, Infinite Dave. I'm not tired of. Well, I am a little tired of P21s. I mean, I'm playing on P6 because it's a lot more comfortable. In general. But, you know, I play P20 when the game forces me to play P20. Let's just leave it at that. And as long as the tutorial exists, I mean, it's like, maybe I'll learn something I didn't know before. It's a lie. I'm probably not going to learn anything new, to be honest. So we're just going to blow through this like crazy and call it good. Alright. We've made the mine. Let's fill the mine. What's your problem? It's a ruin! No one's rebuilt it. That's the reason. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I'm a silly Billy. Alright, so we're just gonna blow through the orders and win, as you do in every tutorial. And then we're gonna play an actual game. I am curious how this will go. What is this anyway? Oh, mines produce 50% more goods during the drizzle season. That explains why everybody's getting 2 copper ore instead of just 1 copper ore. Makes perfect sense. Alright, we got some extra beavers, which is always lovely. Next one is produce coal and copper bars. I assume I'm about to get a copper bar producing blueprint here. Yep. Smelter. It's the perfect one for producing copper bars. Let's just cut into this then. We need the space very badly. Wow, they let you go up to hostility 1 this game. That's crazy. I also forgot to build my workshop, come to think of it. I'm sure it's fine. Pretty sure that won't break in? Pretty sure that won't break in. It's probably fine. It's probably fine and I refuse to worry about it. It's a tutorial. Yeah, we don't actually have enough bricks for this. That's kind of amusing. We'll just tell them to make some freaking bricks then. Some frickin' brick. Where do we have some lizards that are not being optimized? You know, we don't need anywhere close to this many miners in any game whatsoever. This is absolutely the silliest thing I've ever seen. Make sure you burn coal primarily, and we make bricks. We'll make 10 to start out with. It'll be lovely. We'll all love it. We'll put the smelter right next to the mine. That feels appropriate somehow. Alright. Got our bricks settled. Like, man, the hostility's so ridiculously easy to deal with at this level. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny, and I love it. Alright, let's just get a lizard producing a bunch of copper bars. Just like as many as we care to. And then we will start making bricks here. See, whatever. 40, 20, 20. Pipes are made better over here. We'll just set it to like 12, 24. It's fine. I'm not going to stress over any of this because it's a tutorial. Lizards are unhappy. What? Half of you are working in nice places. What a dreadful result. Am I gonna actually have to put up a shelter or two? That's crazy talk. What are the mysteries? I mean, I don't care, but I am curious. Blight rot, melancholy, blight. You know, a lot of blight. Definitely going to need to give consideration to a blight post earlier than I expect. Well, speaking of which, sure, why not? How are we doing on producing stuff? Pretty good. Let's get you guys, sure. Why not? Like my only real orders are to just do this nonsense, so I guess I will. Gotta get these guys a little closer so I can chop the woods up there. Did I accidentally make it impossible to do that? I might have. Okay, well, you know, no one said I was good at the game, except me, I guess, because I'm streaming it. But too bad. Anyway, incidentally, since the goal is only to produce stuff, I can actually start using the copper bars already with no worries. So that's fun. So let's make a few pipes. Let's actually cap it at 4. Well, 6, because that's how many I'll need to make the geyser. And I assume one of these. Oh no, it's only 4. I'm too used to needing half the material. Plus 50% materials. Small farm. It's nice to see if I saw any fertile ground whatsoever. Curious. I could just pop into that. It would probably be fine. Also, produce 12 pipes. Okay, well, then I guess I'll put this up to like 6 or something. Ba-da-ba-ba-boo. I guess we can put you in the mine because you're happy about it. You can go in the warehouse. You can go into the oven and repair it. All that's fine. This is a tutorial game which I refuse to take seriously in the least. Gonna make some pipes and just speed through the game as fast as possible. Speeding through the game as fast as I can. Speeding through the game as fast as I can. Don't even need to put down shelters, cause everybody has a ridiculous amount of happiness already, and it's cool. Kind of funny they gave me a small farm at the start when I have no way of producing flour. I assume that'll come at some point. Probably. Okay, you are done producing pipes. You haven't delivered any of them though, so deliver them please. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, there's some fertile ground right there. It's like they planned it. Alright, we'll just put the farm there. And ooh, it's within the hearth range, so I can do my favorite comfort decorations, which is putting down fences around the farm to make it look like it has some sort of function. Ah, yes. Theoretically functional decorations. We love to see it. What are your guys' problem? Are we capped on stuff? Like, in theory, we certainly are. I can certainly raise the upper limit to planks. Lord knows we're going to need them. We've produced a bunch of pipes, and they've been delivered, so why can't I build the geyser pump? Has it not been unlocked yet? Is that the actual problem here? Alright. Build 12 pipes then, if I really must. Didn't think you had to unlock that. It's rude. I consider that rude. Okay, you guys get to the kiln, keep making coal, keep burning coal. Good, good. What do you do when there's nothing to do? You pull people from the main warehouse. Okay. I have milk today instead of water. It's fantastic. Please produce those pipes as a priority if you don't mind. Stop taking coffee breaks. Whatever. Small press is fine. Give me more people. Thank you. Alright. Cool. Extra beaver in the mine. You go in the warehouse. So we could probably start producing this, but again, need some measure of flowers from somewhere. So just keep turning all of our wood into coal, basically. We could also make jerky, which I should probably do, because the lizards like it, and why would I not want happy lizards? Unless I'm a monster, there's no reason not to want happy lizards. Maybe I am learning something from this game. Maybe I'm learning that I'm just kind of really slow to start my games. Could be that. Oh yeah, okay, geyser pump, cool. Make geyser pump. Got all we need for it. Let's do it. Let's just upgrade a building. Oh, upgrade it. Okay. It's gonna do that anyway. Didn't even need to check. Come on, lone builder. Get going. You have things to do. You know what? Get 3 builders on it. Alright. Guys, pump done, upgraded. Let's see what we get. A rain mill. How fortuitous. We can start producing flour, and I assume that means we'll also start producing biscuits soon. Install 3 rain engines in production buildings. Fair enough. Everything takes stormwater, which is kind of hilarious, but, yeah. Produce more pipes, please. We need more pipes. Yet more. Alright, rain mill's done. We can start producing grain here now. In fact, we probably want to exclusively make a grain, honestly. We will set it to mill whatever we got into flour, and then we can turn our eggs and meat and stuff into pies, which is lovely because people love pies. It's probably teaching me, like, oh man, complex food. You sure should love complex food, that's for sure. We can make biscuits out of whatever we have. Yeah, I'll just cap that at 60 or whatever. Put another lizard in there. Perfect. And now all I do is hold this button until the ability to upgrade these engines pops up. Although I will need more wood at some point from something. So let's move you over here where there's plenty. Sounds good. I mean, I may as well use the tool shop. If I have the stormwater, I may as well. Where is the blight post in my blueprints? I guess they're going to introduce that to me later. Don't they realize that I'm very slow-paced? It's a terrible idea not to allow me to do that. Alright, rain pump technology done. What's our next order? Build a blight post and produce purging fire. Makes sense. Let's get that up. Bum, 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 bum. Really is a little silly how lackadaisical I am with rushing orders. Maybe this is appropriate. Maybe it's teaching me that, hey, Chris, you don't focus on orders nearly well enough. To which I say, shut up. I play how I want. Yeah, we're good. Get those trees going. need to complete the fence, because if I don't, I'll be angry. Also, should probably put down enough houses so that people can actually live here. Blight post is done. Is it burn blight rots us? It is! And use stormwater. Makes perfect sense. We'll just crank everything up. Build another geyser. It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. We'll love it. Hostility 2, which is kind of surprising, but it's basically settler. It's literally tutorial difficulty, so who cares? It's fine. No one has to worry about anything. Wait. I need a corner piece for that. What am I doing? I'm failing. I'm failing everybody. Oh, the mine's empty. Awkward. I don't really care. Want you improve. Perfect. You guys, it's fine. Bit of an excess labor issue here, but it's fine. Upgrade the brick oven, make pies as fast as possible, upgrade the smelter, make biscuits as fast as possible. I can just upgrade this, I'm sure. They'll give me wildfire essence if I need it, probably. Why not? Ooh, hauling carts, sure, those are lovely. Alright, we good. Let's just use stormwater and burn cysts. Like, surely a couple have had to have grown by now, right? No? None? None at all? Oh, no, there we go. We got a little bit. Someone got some rot. Perfect. Like, can we use more, though? These guys have no flour, which makes sense given we have no mushrooms or grain. But we're about to get grain. We about to get a lot of grain. Don't you worry about that, none. Then we'll get berries, and we'll make pies out of meat and berries and eggs and biscuits out of the berries, and it'll be lovely. Everyone will love it. Oop, it's got a reputation. Clan Hall. I take it you wish for me to build this game. I understand. We'll find a lovely spot for it right here. I hope this doesn't instill impatient bad habits in me. Because I am being extremely lackadaisical in this game. I don't give a big. Small Trapper's camp is done. You're done, so get out of there. Can you even make a trading post here? Oh, you can. I thought that'd be tutorialized. That's fine, though. We'll just make one at some point once we have some wood. Hilariously. I have overloaded the kiln, I think. Lots of people idle, which I would be micromanaging if I thought that this would be even remotely difficult. Double yield from all produce. That's great. We love that. In fact, let's make some training gear so that the lizards are happy. That sounds like a terrific idea. What do you know? It's kind of hilarious how fast we're using our wood right now. It's fine. We're just Trying to blitz through the orders. Alright, now we burn some light rot cysts, right? Sure do. There we go. We did it. Huzzah. What's next? Build the clan hall. Okay. Complete a forbidden glade event and open or send caches. What? Oh my god, that's like an actual ask. That's like an ask that will actually take some time / effort to do. Oh god. Where's the closest forbidden glade? There's one. There's another. There's another. Is that it? They're all kind of far. I guess we'll go to this one since we're basically like 2 glades away from it. Still, that's kind of surprising that they would demand that of me. Oh well. Who do I like the most, I guess? Beavers I'm gonna have the toughest time getting good food for, so I guess I'll choose their houses. And put them somewhere I can fit. God, not having all of the nice housing unlocked feels so incorrect. Just an incorrect feeling. Anyway. Let's just beat these glades open and get moving. Another lovely locale with some fertile ground. Fallen lizards. I did take the small press, so I have the oil for this, so it feels like I might as well. Granted, I am making training gear a lot. The +2 would be very nice. Huh. An actual decision? That's crazy. What madness is that? Could produce vegetables in here, that sounds fine to me. New year, new people, new cornerstone. Really don't need that. Well, we have to open caches, so something to be said about prosperous archaeology in that case. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and send this off to the Citadel with our copious amounts of tools that I never bothered to cap. Or did I? No, apparently I got some from an event, and that makes perfect sense. Okie dokie. Let's get the beavers back to work. In fact, let's get a 3rd woodcutter. Because we're running low on wood. Do, 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 do. Humans, quickly! Produce food in the farm where food is produced. It's very important. It's kind of funny I can't do anything with that nest yet. Where's the upgraded Trapper's Camp game, huh? Where'd it go? What's the deal? Wait, glade events are done. Easy as you please. Again, I could very easily be optimizing more, but I don't care. The trading post is finally made. That's lovely. We're not making any of this. Hilariously. Yeah, I'm not sure why I would do any of this. Like, I guess we're opening caches, but copper, ore, and wood are pretty abundant, bro. We're gonna make pottery? I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. Go away. I don't care. You can't do deeds in the tutorial, right? That'd be silly if you could. I ask this because they re-locked Loot Box Horse behind just an absolutely ridiculous deed. Which, as I recall, is like win a game with 4 dangerous glade events going at once, which is like, I don't like leaving one dangerous glade event going for that long. Why the heck would I have 4 going at one time? I mean, that's why it's a deed and not, you know, something that just sort of happens randomly that you don't even care about. That could be it. Anyway, what am I doing not paving the road? I don't have stone paths. But why, though? Why no stone paths? Hostility 4, huh? Yeah. Resolve may be a little bit of an issue. Not corruption, luckily. Alright, we'll make the beavers happier by building them some more nice housing. That's probably good enough. Probably. Nope, no, don't want a path, I wanted a beaver house, thank you. 10, 12, 14. That's enough for all of them once we have enough wood, but it's harder than it sounds. So we should be turning coal into a purging fire, not wood. Herbalist camp has run out of deposits. Well, you guys get to go be builders or something or whatever. Yeah, Blight from the Sky was very briefly dangerous, which is kind of funny. Just very briefly. Anyway, we've lost quite a bit of hostility somehow, so let's get people back on woodcutting immediately. Hi, sure. Lower hostility with rainwater usage. We do have everything piped up. Why not? Dum dum, wanna dum 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 dum, do do do. Ya da 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 dum dum dum. So yeah, let's just cut into these at absolutely breakneck speed. Find some caches, find a forbidden glade. I'd love to get some resolve reputation too, but that's looking a little tougher than usual. This is actually overkill on beaver houses. There we go. Now they're all happy. Happy schmappy. What do we got in here? It's a corrupted caravan. It takes metal and purging fire. What a funny coincidence. That's exactly what we have. Cleanse that. Lovely. Then we'll send the cash out. Because this is settler difficulty and hilariously easy. Dun-dun, boom, ba-da-dum. In fact, I should probably win without having to go to the Forbidden Glade at this rate, because I'll get enough reputation from all of this to just win, and that's how tutorials go, I imagine. Yeah. Sorry, I had to take my pill. Additional blight rot cysts have appeared. What could be causing it? Oh no! I probably could have done this tutorial a lot, more efficiently. But oh well. Wait, you get seal fragments from that? Excuse me? That doesn't... That shouldn't be. That's weird. It doesn't, it doesn't count towards cycle progress, though. That's weird. Anyway, let me very briefly show off something new they put in. Home decorations! The home decorations come from deeds. I have a lot of them, which is kind of funny. And I have a tiger for some reason. Good kitty. That's, it's basically Sandy in real life. It's fine. Except that, Sandy has 4 legs and not a seal tail. A seal tiger? Siger? Sealiger? Seaiger. Tail. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the marshlands. So, we are starting our actual game with the ancient Battleground, which is going to be 150 hostility to start with, which sucks a whole heck of a lot. The marshland also has very little fertile soil, so, a smart player might pick a gatherer's camp instead of starting with a soil farm. So I'm gonna do that. Starting with 11 people seems fine. I kind of want to get the foxes here, but man, they have such low resolve, and we're gonna have so much hostility. I don't see me keeping them through the storm at all. Same with the harpies. Otherwise, I would be taking one of those races. But that seems real hard. The early game is the most difficult part, and harpies and foxes would just be like, hey, what if we made the early game basically impossible? So yeah, that's the reason. That's my plan going in. All right. What is the situation? Oh, we got harpies anyway. Cool. A free cornerstone reroll for every reputation point during drizzle season. Maybe I'll even make use of that. More fuel consumed during the storm. Even more fuel consumed during the storm. Jeesh. That's really bad, actually. Nauseous spores we can deal with. Strange light sucks, but I guess we can deal with it. Yeesh. Yeesh. That extra fuel consumption during the storm is going to be a problem. The marshlands are pretty stingy when it comes to wood. So we're gonna need some firekeeper techniques or a kiln for sure. Or we're gonna run into some problems. Hi, kiln. I mean, I guess if you're gonna just, give it to me, I can't just say no. Apothecary's really good, given that everybody in our town wants something from it. Sure. Finally we get... Oh, the clothier's back, huh? I mean, the stamping mill is also really fantastic, but there's no easy way to get clay on this map, so pottery's probably not in the cards as much as I'd prefer. So I guess we pick up the cloth here. Get them coats. Get them fantastic coats. And then we start. Guess we start the game. We start doing things in the game. Whoa. That's crazy, Chris. You don't want to unpause the game, then like things will happen and you could lose. Whoa. Slow down there, buckaroo. Hobby resolve is already low with just 5 woodcutters. Amazing. And expected, unfortunately. Bricks here. Jerky would be lovely, but we don't have any meat whatsoever. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. No bricks here, no pipes here. Fabric basically is gonna have to come from leather, isn't it? Yeah. Ick. In fact, fabric is going to be kind of tough to get on this map. Now that I ponder it. What's my cornerstone? Fiber. Okay. Well, that certainly solves my fabric problem. So let's click that button. Call it good. It's not exactly my ideal starting line, but it does solve a problem that I have right now, and that's certainly good enough for picking a cornerstone with, in my humble opinion. We have absolutely no way of making any bricks. Oh, we have no way of making any bricks. Huh. Fascinating. Possibly troubling. Okay. Well, I guess we're definitely getting down a shelter or two, because we're gonna have some fun building proper housing. That's for sure. Harpy House needs to go down for sure. Definitely want a couple of beaver houses to make them happy, because they are a little persnickety when they don't have their luxuries. Alright, orders, I should probably hold off on picking until like we're a little better off. At least until like 8 people are housed. We have some wood. Alright, 8 people are housed and we have some wood. Metal veins? There's a lot of native copper to this map. And it would be very convenient to have +2 to smelting if we do find it and go into mining. So that sounds fine. Lizard resolve can be very easily done immediately. So let's do that. The guild can be somewhat easily done immediately. Fair enough. Put a lizard on the hearth to get the lizard resolve. We need wood. We need fewer people working in the kiln, I think. Stop eating up all our wood and turning it into coal, although I do definitely want to burn coal as a priority, for sure. It's nice to start with a bunch of pickled goods. It's also nice it's just doubly nice we started with pickled goods, because the lizard and the beaver resolve are getting done, like, immediately, which is great. I'm gonna hold off on turning those in for just a sec. Let's put our beaver on wood cutting now, too. Do I hold off on these? Probably not. I'm not that worried about impatience. It's probably best to have the blueprints more than the less future impatience. Okay. We definitely got some stuff. Granary would be pretty nice. We need better fabric production. Gosh. This is tough to choose, actually. Clay pit, carpenter, and granary would all be pretty great. Distillery, sort of great. If I had metal production, which I'm hoping to get, but I really can't count on. A lot of these I can't count on. Two-starred pickled goods would be fantastic for this game. But planks and tools are fantastic for literally every game. Yeah, it's very hard not to pick planks and tools when it's offered to me. Same with this. Gosh. Do I want flour and pottery or really good copper bars? Probably really good copper bars. I don't have any way of making flour right now, and I can't force biscuits and pies as much as I want to. But I am very well set up for making copper. So the smelter it is, I suppose. Anyway, we will put down the carpenter right here. And how much do we need for this? 8 planks. We have none plank. We have 4 in the workstation. That's fine. Okay. Tree chopped. Get down, carpenter, please. Highest of the high priorities. Definitely want to get making planks in there ASAPly. And, yeah, I'd love to move these guys over here to help clear out space around the hearth. Man, it feels weird to only have one, active order. I got really lucky being able to make jerky and having an absolute truckload of pickled goods to start out with. That was really nice. And then getting 2 orders to have a high reputation. It's crazy. Alright, you two get us some food. We don't... I mean, we don't need a reputation for orders, but I would love to just get a bit of passive reputation from these two while it's available. We're not going to have coats forever until I bother making the clothier. Then we'll have coats forever. Why don't you bother making the clothier then? Why don't you bother to shut up? Yeah, got him. Straw man in my head. Get wrecked. Loser. Anyway. Where are those planks? They are being delivered. Good. Sooner I get a beaver in the carpenter, the happier I'll be. Also, I could really desperately use a park somewhere. Like here. Sure. Right behind the kiln, where there's no danger of fire. Alright, stop producing planks here. We still definitely need fabric. We'll need a lot of fabric, in fact, because we're gonna have a clothier at some point, once we get a couple of more harpies. Man, it feels like I accomplished a lot, and it's only year 1. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. Anyway, we need to desperately lower our hostility now. I'm honestly not sure we can handle this as we are. Yeah, it's a little touchy. lizards might freak out. Is there a way to solve that issue? Oh yeah, upgrade the hearth once. Okay, thank you, past me, for being on top of that. Okie dokie. Oh, lizard resolve went low. It's because we ran out of jerky. Also, we still have no way of making bricks in any way, shape, or form, which is kind of bad. Should really be opening up a glade and looking for solutions in that case. So let's do that. So put down a trading post somewhere convenient that is somewhat out of the way of the hearth. Good enough. Alright, we've opened up a glade, we got some eggs and some mushrooms and a drill, which will spawn coal. I'm not sure I care about that at all, so maybe I will not do much with it. Wait, why did jerky turn off? Am I losing my mind? I might be losing my mind. That was from last game. That was from last game, you weirdo. Let's make jerky out of whatever meat we've got. Sounds good to me. Harpies. Lots of them. Alright. Well, we're gonna need a house. Because if they come in with no coats and no housing, they will be cheesed. Alternately, I could create the clothier. That would also solve the problem. But that's not in the cards right now. All of our wood's turning into planks because we need it. Need more wood, but yeah, this boosted hostility, it's just really hard to do that. Lizards are freaking out a bit. Yeah. I don't like that at all. We'll burn some coal, wait till they get up to 4, and then that should clear us for the rest of the storm. Okay. That will have to do. Thank you. God, I hate humid climate so much. It's like, hey, what if that minute-long coal that you've been enjoying suddenly turns into 30 seconds? And I'm like, no, don't do that. That sounds terrible. And then they're like, but I don't care. Copper extractor would go really hard right now. We haven't found a mine yet, and getting copper from trees would be pretty sweet. So would survivor bonding, to be fair. Protected trade would also give me some desperately needed hostility reduction. Gosh. Gosh. This is a harder choice than I thought. not set up to trade anything at all right now. Probably copper, because that gives me an actual rather substantial benefit. Gives me the copper, lets me start making copper stuff. Would be very good. Would be very nice and good. These, however, are very low priority right now. We can bring in the harpies. Let's bring in actual food. That sounds wise. Make sure we have beavers working on wood cutting. Very tempting to put another woodcutter down, but oh well. Anyway, let's check out our new orders. Discover 3 dangerous glades, very easy. Or into the unknown, discover 2 glades, also very easy. I mean, I plan to do at least 3. This may be longer term than I'd prefer, but it's fine. Harpy colony, build 8 harpy houses in 8 minutes. Ooh, or I could get the supplier and have some flour, which would be really good. Don't get me wrong, meat delivery line sounds fantastic, but I don't think I have anywhere close to the fabric output I would need for harpy houses. Like, not even remotely close. All I've got is a fiber delivery line and like 4 fabric worth of reeds from that last newcomer caravan. And we would need 6 times 4 is 24, so we would need a good yeah, 25 cloth, and we have enough for 6 right now. And we only get 2 cloth every 2 minutes at its worst. We're definitely not getting enough leather from the trees to sustain fabric. So, I can't. It's just not happening. Profit margin can happen, though. Profit margin can happen and will be a good excuse for me to build a makeshift post instead of just never doing that ever. So let's do that. Hui. Man, it's nerve-wracking when you are stymied, when your bottleneck is wood. Normally that's the one thing you have in abundance, but right now I have barely any of it. Certainly not enough to sustain anything. Probably because I'm turning it all into coal, but... Alright, you know what, we'll limit coal. Also, still haven't solved that I have no bricks problem. Which might come back to bite me at some point. Anyway, we'll wait for the trading post to get built, and then we will break into the glade. Because if nothing else, we must desperately find a source of stone or clay from somewhere. Hello, Farlef. Steel drills does not affect copper extractor, I don't believe. So, whatever. Just stick around until this opens up. That's all I really care for you to do. Cool. What did we find? We found no stone or clay again, which is shocking and bad. Swamp wheat, we can't even gather. I mean, if we put down a mine here, we would get a tertiary clay and stone, which might be what we kind of have to do now. Whew. We also have a fisherman cave, which sucks. Don't have the amber or the jerky to bribe them. I would much rather chase them away in general. If we get the smelter going, we'll have something for that. Could turn our metal into training gear and use it for the fisherman cave. That'll take a long time, though. Both of these options will take a long time. Both of these options suck. This sucks. I don't have the meat. I don't have any meat. Like, I could get some from the snake nest incidentally, which is like okay. How much meat do we have left? We have none. We have none meat left. Okay. Okay. That's a problem. This is a big problem, honestly. God, what do I do? This is terrible. We do need to do the trade route thing, and we need amber, so that solves two problems at once. If we can get 5 tools, we can just start this. But that's a wee bit expensive. I don't like doing that in the least. Especially if I'm going to have to make a mine soon. And I don't have any more parts coming in. Ugh. We do have a carpenter. We can make our own tools, but that will take time. Time we don't have, perhaps? Question mark? We also have no bricks still. Do you have bricks on you? You do. Okay. 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 Alright, we need 5. This is probably a lot more affordable. Oof, ick. Oof, ick as well. Dang it. Single part? Can I part with it? Let's do it. Okay. So I guess the plan is make a mine, which requires more bricks, which I don't have. Hate this, but I guess we deal with it. Clothier will eventually be built once we get some measure of planks going. Oh god, I need more wood. But how? Okay, I can't really run more than 2 woodcutters right now. It feels impossible. God, this sucks. Sucks a lot. Could, 1 amber is not gonna get us there. That's just not happening. Oh boy, I am in real desperate need of a source of bricks right now. Am I gonna have to cut into a glade I don't particularly want to cut into? Probably. It certainly feels like enough of an emergency to warrant it. Also, this is going to go off and it will suck. But I will deal with it. If there is some measure of solace to this, is that I'm glad I picked up the trapper's camp and got lucky that the snake nest is available. That will get us an absolute truckload of eggs and jerky, which I will be very happy to have. Okay, metal veins is complete. Wonderful. Hey, that gets us enough tools. I forgot. That's great. We can actually start this now, and we will. We will do that immediately. Maybe we'll get it done in time for the storm, and that will be excellent. We can start making copper bars and tools just as a matter of course now too, which is nice. Still worried about bricks though. Really hoping this glade gives us a solution, and if not, screw me, I guess. We have enough eggs that selling them is not crazy to do an order with. That's above 7, that's fine. We also have enough mushrooms to do this, that's also above 7, so that seems fine. Okay. I mean, we're not gonna run out of raw food with these snake nests, so that's gonna be okay. What's your problem? We're capped on fabric. That's nice. Nope, Trapper's Camp is run out of eggs. Wonderful. Get started on the biggins. And if we run out, you can grab the small ones. Hopefully that doesn't happen for a while. Where are all these extra lizards coming from? I don't get it. I shouldn't look a gift lizard in the mouth. Hey, stones! Oh my god, we can actually make bricks without needing the mine. I mean, I want the mine, don't get me wrong, but we're really not set up for it. The stone we are set up for. We can turn stone into bricks. We'll finally have some bricks. We can put down the much needed light post, and we're off to the races. In a manner of speaking. In the sense that we're in a swimming race and we're not going to drown. That's a more accurate metaphor. Anyway, I'm going to slow down the game and get me some tap water. Tap water? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Oh, he's going. Oh, he's gonna get some water. Holy cow. I hear the tap. I bet it's filling his cup with water right now. Ah, man. Oh, I bet you wish you could see all of the lurid, sexy details of my acquiring water. Ugh. Too bad for you, though. Anyway, what was I doing? Against the storm, right. Trying to make sure the fishman totems stay under control while we work on this. Which is surprisingly gonna finish before the storm ends, which is before the storm starts, which is great. Really great, actually. Speaking of really great, we got some really great options here. Furnace is usually top tier, and it is still tempting to get me pies and better bricks, but it's very hard to say no to the rain mill right now. We've got a lot of mushrooms we can turn into we can turn into flour, and we have a bunch of swamp wheat that we could collect to also turn into flour. And then we could start making biscuits, which would be fantastic. And then maybe we could find another pie building. Tool shop would be convenient, but I need to get the necessities up for sure. So we're just going to click rain mill, and we're going to be happy for the opportunity to. And then we're going to click profit margin. Oh right, I was getting flour from this building. From the supplier I specifically got so that I could get flour. It's fine. Because you know what? We're going to make water skins in the supplier. And the water skins will turn into pickled goods. And the pickled goods will turn into happiness. And my villager's happiness will turn into my own happiness because I will be winning. Possibly. Okay. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to be able to run a lot of woodcutters during this storm, given that it's going to be terrible. It sure is. It sure is going to be terrible. I really need that fishman totem destroyed real bad. Real bad. Don't like this right now. Hate it, actually. Come on now. How much longer could possibly be on this? 3 seconds? Okay. Alright. That didn't solve everything, but it solved some things, which I guess I'll have to count as good for the moment. You make more coal, I guess. Ugh. Still suffering quite a bit from lack of bricks. Oh my god, please. Will you just stay, though? Oh my god. You suck, Beaver. You suck. Oh well. You don't start with 150 hostility and expect to breeze through the game, I guess. Anyway. That stormwater geyser could prove very valuable later on. So I'm gonna set that up. And then just sit here wishing I had better plank production. Yep. More people have arrived. Pretty sure this will put me over hostility cap if I bring them in. They sure and surely will. So maybe I don't want to bring them in quite now. But maybe soon. Maybe. If they're lucky. Oh boy. We're running out of coal, Tuortial. It's really bad, actually. That's kind of exceptionally bad. I'm not sure what to do about that. Yep. Not at all. I guess that. Hate it. Hate it a lot. God, I hate humid climate and piercing winds. Give me a plus wood cornerstone, please. If you would. I require it. See if the game listens to me. That'd be pretty neat if it did. Out of fuel, am I? So we are. So we are. Gosh, this is terrible. Yep, there we go. Out of absolutely everything. So that's a small problem, to say the least. Let's actually check our cornerstone before we go over that. Axes is sort of like getting more wood, if you squint. I'm willing to squint. Where's our other beaver? You're stone cutting. That's crazy talk. Get cutting wood. Get cutting wood right now, sir. Alright. We're good on food at least, but we're bad on literally everything else. Disturbing the ancients. It's just a terrible idea to do this. I'm not guaranteed any of these. All these suck. It's awful. It's awful and I hate it. We'll click that for maybe getting parts down the line. Disturbing the Ancients is back, and Archaeology's back. Guys, I can't do those. I guess I'll click this for parts, but it's not gonna happen, bruh. Ugh. Hello, Zorg. Both those look awful nice. This too, in a lesser degree. Don't suppose you brought some fertile ground radar, did you? No? That's a shame. I guess we pop into this one now, huh? Feels weird and bad. God, I have so much building that needs done. The Blight Post especially, holy. This is ridiculous. We're so tight on wood and everything we need. Ooh, meat. That's good. And we have the Forsaken Crypt. Huh. Well, there's some ancient tablets in there. which might just be what I end up getting at the end of the day. Yeah, that just might be what happens. Not a fan of the hostility it'll give me. But I could just spend my money. That is an option. It's not like there's nothing I can spend my money on. Alternately, I do have a lot of money, so I could just calm the spirits and not bother with the ancient tablets. That's also perfectly fine. Okay. Zorg. God, you've been so useful. You've been just the best trader I've had in a while. Yes, give me ale. Give me much ale, and I will have much rejoicing, and some planks to help me build the city a little faster, because we're having a lot of trouble with that today. You guys don't have to build fabric anymore. We just going to calm the spirits. Get some reputation out of them. Oh man, copper bars would be so much better. It'd be so much cheaper. I can get them in like 30 seconds. Why don't I do that? Why don't I? Why don't I indeed? We'll just do that. Save some money. Use it for better stuff later. Oh boy, I can't wait till tool production comes online. That'd be pretty sick. But we need some amount of wood for that. Yeah, just use coal. It's way more efficient. You delivered a bunch of coal, which is good. Low on fuel! Yeah, it's because these guys decided they wanted to take like half of our fuel deposits and use it in the smeltery. It's fine, don't worry about it. God, I need more wood. The axes are not gonna cut it. Ah, cut it! It's a joke. Oh, jokes. Oh, we make jokes here. It's so good. We have fun. Zork is leaving.
Hello.
Do I want to get this? Maybe. It's not the worst idea, certainly.
Volleyball.
Apparently it being not the worst idea is good enough. That's an amazing price for eggs, actually. Can we get some provision packs going? Come to think of it. I would love to do some trading with that many eggs floating about. Alright, you two have completed the copper bars I need. Lovely. Get moving on the calming of the spirits, if you would. And then I need someone, somewhere, building. Really badly, actually. I guess you. Fewer people in the kiln? Maybe. It's kind of where all our fuel efficiency is coming from, though. fewer eggs? Fewer eggs. Ultimately, we have enough food, so we can pull back on that if need be. Really need those planks delivered, because I really need a blight post, because we're gonna get blight real soon. Ugh. My kingdom for a better wood producing cornerstone. Okay. Got a blight post. We can pull back on stone cutting to get a harpy in there. Use coal primarily, please. It's more efficient than the wood. Where's my last harpy? Herbalist camp. Oh, it's in the makeshift post. Okay, that's fair. I do need someone doing that. Well, I would like someone doing that. Don't need it, but you get my point. I guess we're just doing that. Because unfortunately, none of the packs got delivered in time for Drizzle to end. Plenty of coal in there. Can you not pick it up from that building? I guess not. Well, they're about to make a delivery, so I guess it's fine. I guess. It's fine in the sense that I'll have to suck it up and deal with it. Maybe we should pull back on copper bar production at this point then. We have more critical issues at hand. Okay, you've delivered the goods, so why don't you go make some coats? You'll be happy in there, and you'll make other people happy because there'll be coats, and we'll all be jumping around being like, oh boy, coats. I love coats because it never stops raining, ever. At any point. I sure do love not getting rained on constantly at all times. How's the crypt going? Should complete soonish. That's good, I guess. Love to put down a Forsaken altar at this point, because it feels like I need the help. Kinda bad, if I'm being honest. Which I am. You can trust me because I said I'm being honest. And as we all know, that's just a guarantee, a guarantor of telling the truth. Especially if it, comes with a trust me afterwards. Then you know, you got someone that's definitely trustworthy on your side. For sure. Anyway. Anything else we can do? Nobody eats porridge here. Maybe it's just okay to sell that off. Yeah, food is not a huge concern at the moment. Maybe it will be later, but I'm hoping not. Come on, reputation. Actually, let's... Yeah, that was a misclick. I should be favoring the lizards so that they are slower to leave when the storm hits. Because that's a concern. Yep. Alright. Storm has hit. Cut literally all woodcutters and see how we're faring. Definitely could be faring better. Any place I could put beavers where they're happy? Not yet. We have no fuel whatsoever. Ah! Ah! Not the end of the world quite yet. Do we ever build that geyser? No, of course not, because we have no planks whatsoever at any point. We're not cooked yet. There is a truckload of coal in the kiln being produced. Can I get lizards to happier places? Barely. I guess these guys are just gonna sit uselessly in the smelter because it's warm in there. That feels somewhat inefficient, gotta say. But I guess it's what we're doing. I would love to make some biscuits in the apothecary at some point. That would be lovely. Also love to make some pie, but needs must, I suppose. That's all of the lizards in places they like, and I still am going to start losing them. Not exactly ideal. Give me the woodcutter camp, thank you. How's that coal delivery coming, guys? You delivered it. Oh god, you delivered it. We have 3. That's not gonna last us through the storm. It only lasts 11 freaking seconds. Oh god. Okay. Ah. God, this hostility sucks. Oh my lord. I hate it. Why did I do this to myself? It's so painful. God, the fire is gonna go out at this rate. Almost at this rate. We do have coal here, so, like, in theory we could just get that sorted. Is any place else using wood / coal? I mean, the carpenter, obviously, but... Y'alls are done. Fire's going out. Yep, sure is. It sure is. No one's bringing fuel with them. Ah, deliver the coal, please. Please. Immediately, if you don't mind. Deliver it right now. Thank you. Cripes. Ah! I mean, I'm gonna lose a lizard. Let's just call it like it is. The lizard has left. That's fair. Come on, Beaver. Stick around. You've got nice housing. Thank you. God. We might lose 2 lizards. Probably will lose another lizard before the day is done. We're out of fuel again. Can't help but notice. Pull that coal back. Pull that coal back. Okay. Fire's going out. It's at risk of going out. It's not going out. God, I hate bonus hostility. So much. Generous rations will certainly help. Yeah. I mean, the parts and bricks are way more valuable to me at this juncture, so I'll get those. But anyway. Wood! Collect wood, please. God. Oh God, why? Alright. Harpy on the blight post. Please make a very efficient purging fire. You guys get out of the smelter. We're not even doing anything in there. We still don't have any grain. Because we haven't got anything we're making grain out of, so maybe that's just fine for the moment. Maybe I don't need to worry about that right now. Maybe there's more important things I need to worry about. Mayhap even. So Hilda is here. She has brought steel shovels, which unfortunately I don't think there's any clay on the map. Yeah. It's just tertiary from mining copper. Which I mean could be good, but not exactly the saving grace I need right now. I mean, flowering cones ain't bad, certainly. I am going to make both of them, so making them more efficiently is not crazy. Yeah. It makes sense. Sure does. Okay. Let's check out these caches. And send one off that I don't care about. This one. Seems good. Let's get some reputation, another blueprint. And see if we can't, live. That'd be nice. This is upgraded as far as it's gonna go for a while, so I'm not gonna fret about it. Wealthy trader. Boy, those would be nice rewards, but I don't think there's any way I'm selling 70 worth of goods. Or is there? No, I'm pretty sure this way lies madness. I'm nowhere near set up enough for that. +2 jerky production would be nice, and the 10 parts would help out a lot. And I can make luxury goods, so I'm really well set up for that. That seems fine. We'll go with that. I need to break into another dangerous glade sooner rather than later as well. And I mean, there is one just like literally here. Maybe I should just do that then. Mine would also be very helpful. But a lot of things would be very helpful. Ooh, that's excessively helpful. Wow. We already have a small farm blueprint, so let's just tear that down with our nothing. Okay. I guess we'll rebuild it instead. How are we doing with this trader cemetery? Ooh, that sucks. These are amazing. Wow, those are good. Wow, wow, those are good. Also, wow, those are good. I need the coal for it, though, so... Once again, I find myself wishing I had more wood. It's just... feels like that's the whole game right now. It's just like, boy, I wish I had some wood. The game. Forger's Camp would be pretty great. It would get us a lot of much needed wheat. Tinctury would also be very good. I am going to need to make ale at some point. Yeah. But this Forger's Camp gives me access to quite a bit of wheat. Like, more wheat than we will ever need. Levels of wheat. So that makes it very hard to pass up. Okay. Someone doing something non-essential. We don't need purging fire right now. We don't have any rain punk going, so you can go forage. Sounds fine. You'll be done with that eventually. Kiln is desperately needed right now. Because we're gonna burn this down. We're gonna burn the sucker down. We just need wood. We sure do. Would that I had more. God, I'm not even gonna fake laugh at that. We do have some stones. I could salvage this now for some wheat and food, and then just build a small farm with one single extra plank. That's almost certainly worth it. Go salvage that. Where's all our coal going these days? It's just sitting in the kiln. Is it just I don't have anyone producing it? Is that the problem? Could be the problem. Well, we'll need to solve that one. Real bad. You're busy. I guess that's good. Really need to get to burning this down quickly. New stuff. Hmm. Brickyard would certainly make our extraordinarily limited brick go further. Clay pit would give us infinite clay, though. Forum would also give us the ability to fulfill leisure needs, which we have an order for. Well, we need a clearance geyser or a rain catcher to use the clay pits, and we only have found stormwater. And I don't like rain catchers because they're so part intensive. And we don't have anywhere near enough parts to afford it, so probably not clay pit. Brickyard would be nice, but non-essential. Highly non-essential, actually, given that I have a ranch and I could just make water skins if I need some measure of container. So I guess we're just clicking on the forum to help with the order. And that's my thought process. And if you don't like it, too bad. Okay. Getting plenty of wheat, getting plenty of fibers to make fabric with. That will be lovely. Making plenty of coats. I thought I set this to 100, not 10. That's my bad. Very short on labor, as usual. Are you done with the cache yet? No, of course you're not. Why do I keep looking over at it? I should just speed things up until something gets done. Now you're all delivering wood. Why don't you go somewhere that is slightly more efficient at wood gathering? Nice big chunk, it's near the warehouse. You'll be fine. All this I need to have cleared out for the next hearth to go down right there. So like, maybe over here is fine. That's okay. Taking a coffee break, which, I mean, okay, fair. You were working on opening that cache for a very long time, and you weren't eating that entire time, so I guess I can accept that for the moment. Oh my god, we are just using all of our coal as soon as we get it, aren't we? Ah. It's drizzle, and we are still just incredibly short on fuel. I mean, I get the carpenters using wood, but for goodness sakes, we need it. I might just have to build the mine here to supplement what we're doing. Not great. Not great at all. God. This is so rough. Herbalist camp has run out. That's fine. Go gather some more mushrooms. That'll be the last of the mushrooms, which, well, no, there's more down here. Never mind. We're fine. Ish. There is an explorer's lodge down here now that I use my eyes, so probably should be putting a hearth next to that so that I can actually use it. Using the advantages the game gives you. I don't know about that. Sounds like a scam to me. What if I didn't? What if I just played like a moron and didn't do any of that? That sounds way smarter. Out of stone, are we? We like out? I think we're out. We sure are. Blech. Well, I guess I just kind of have to hope what we got stretches as far as we need it to. So wise man once said, we got what we got. It's gonna have to be enough. He wasn't all that wise, actually. He was kind of, flippant and had a bit of a devil-may-care attitude, so, like, probably shouldn't be taking too much advice from him, if I'm being brutally honest. But why ruin a perfectly good anecdote with the truth? Exactly. Where can I fit the forum? Nowhere is, like, the actual answer, but maybe there? Might have to go there. I may have to chop this part out. In fact, I absolutely will, so why don't I just do that? Getting some lizard housing up this year, which will help a lot during the storm. Though generous rations are going to be just the biggest help in the universe. Because that 5 global resolve is gonna go real hard, I would say. I am very worried about my future prospects, though. Things are looking rough. This is a really good price for mushrooms. Like, really good. We just continue to have an excessive amount of food, which I should thank my lucky stars for, probably. At least we have something going for us this game. Ugh. I did say as soon as I saw this event, God, I hate Ancient Battlefield. I hate it so much. I don't want to do it. But, then it appeared in the one spot I kind of need to go to in order to get to where I need to go during this cycle. So, that's what happened. The end. None of this is actually gonna help. Rebellious Spirit helps a little, I guess. Something better, please. Both of these have to have people die or leave, and while that has happened, I still try not to build around that as a principle. God, export contract is not helpful. Not even a little. Alright. We're gonna have to cut all woodcutters again. And I don't know what we do about the lizards, to be completely honest. Make housing and cross fingers, I guess. I don't think putting them in the blight post will solve the issue I have, unfortunately. I mean, to be fair, there's like a lot of issues right now, so I shouldn't complain too hard about them not being solved. Oh my god, we're out of copper, which, I mean, fine. I haven't been making any because we have basically no fuel whatsoever. But still. God, I hate humid climate and piercing winds. It's so brutal. It's ridiculously brutal. Wood lasts 3 seconds. 3! You burn through so much of it. It's ridiculous. Oh god, and they're ruining it because of strange lights too. Ah! How do you ruin coal? Sir, I burnt it. It's coal. Burning it is the entire point. It's what you do with coal. Guess I could pointlessly put him in the blight post. He'd at least be happy there. You're not... Okay, you're going to rest. Good. Alright, well, we have enough lizard houses to make the lizards happy. Sure would love some more impatience. So that I could get that 1+1 to resolve that I need to get through this storm. Which is a weird thing to ask for, but oh well. I also should give due consideration to like making packs of things. So we do have a lot. We have a lot of food and not a lot of money. And we have very, very efficient pack making. Maybe that's not the worst idea. Anyway, storm's over. I think I can just bring these guys in and it'll be okay. We'll live for the 20 seconds they're upset, probably. No, the tree. The tree! It exists! Why do you exist, tree? Stop existing. Right! I entirely forgot about this because we've been just completely out of coal for so long. Oh my god. God, what do I do? Thug. Like, how in the heck? If I get those beavers working on it now, will they get it all in time? Maybe. Shorter breaks would be nice. So would the contraband, though. Is any of this useful? Prayer book's a little useful. Reinforced tools is also kind of useful, given that we have some fertile ground I would really love to make use of. Granted, we're never gonna like run out of wheat at any point ever with this many swamp wheat fields, so maybe that's not as critical as I'm making it out to be. Prayer book does come in handy. I really need something stronger. Pigment for insects? We don't get insects. We already have a Sword of Guild catalog. We also have like 8 rerolls, which is kind of funny, given the drizzle thing. So let's just roll till we get something good. Grain bags? That makes our infinite wheat even more infinite. I don't think I mind that. Alright. We'll do that. We'll do that and call it just okay. Let's get a harpy on the hearth. We need to make things a bit more efficient, I feel. And in the workstation, 2 builders is fine. Yeah, it's all just gonna have to be fine. Do I have any luxury goods whatsoever? Not really, no. Fair. It's not like I made any of them. Okay. Are you guys taking all of the coal here? You are. Good. Ideal. Now, that does leave us with nothing to burn, I'll grant you. But they're gonna use, the coal's gonna get delivered soon. The hearth won't just go out, probably. Advanced outposts would be pretty sick. Extra mushrooms is nice, given that it's native to the region. I do have a way of making tea, but I don't have anywhere close to this many harpies. So yeah, I guess just advanced outpost. I would like to upgrade all of my hearths that much. Eito, hi! Lovely to have you, and lovely to have the tiny boost in this game I'm having a great deal of trouble in. And it's just Prestige 6 too, which is kind of nutty. This should be a cakewalk, but boy, starting with 150 hostility sucks. It sucks so much. Do I need a blueprint for something really, really bad? I can't think of any, weirdly enough. Like, the only thing I'm actually struggling with is wood. And there's no get more wood building. Going AFK boosting before I go. Well, I appreciate that. Leave the stream open. There's making another woodcutter camp. Giving up on the mine, maybe? We are getting plenty of copper ore. It's also our only source of bricks. But, like, to be fair, we have enough bricks for the moment. Enough to build what we really need. Maybe that's fine. I hate it, but it's probably fine. Let's build another woodcutter. It's basically serving the same purpose. Gets us some coal. My door just gently nudged open. I think that's my kitty. It is my kitty. Hello, kitty. Hi. Come on in. You want some lap time? Yeah, you do. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Kitty lap. Oh, it's so good. So good with a good kitty. Yeah. Where's my sweetie? It's you. About some chin scratches. You like chin scratches? Oh yeah. You love chin scratches. You love the crap out of chin scratches. Okay, but don't smack your tail into my face. I would rather you curl up on my lap like an adorable lap cat. She ain't paying no attention to my wishes. Is this hey, you need to feed me right now kind of attention? Maybe. She left. She left. She's... because she knows she's not getting fed for a bit. It's the worst. I mean, like, and when I say it's the worst, it's because clearly I am the worst owner for not feeding her immediately when she wants it. But what can I do? What can one even do? Okay, bye Sandy. Thanks for opening and then making me close my door. Twice. Like, it's weird, but I think the plantation's the best field right now. Boy, this is causing a lot of hostility. Which, unsurprising, given that that's the whole point of this event. Plus 390. Woo! Good times. Glad we're getting that done. Alright, can we make another hearth over here now? And not have it in the ugliest spot in the universe. This is fine. This is not the ugliest spot in the universe. I can deal with it. I will not hemorrhage from disgust should I place my hearth there. It's taking that long to make the apothecary, huh? Alright, we will deposit our wheat into the mouths of animals. Turn those into water skins. And then we're gonna have to figure out a way to turn those water skins into pickled goods. Because right now, I don't think we have a good building for it. Yeah, we don't. I guess we're field kitchening it up today. What do you know? What do you do when all you got is the field kitchen? You get sad. That's what you do. Oh, we're still at 7 even with that gone, huh? That's scary. I don't like that at all. In fact, I don't. I hate it. Let's just go right out and say it. Hate that. Hate that a lot. I might open that one for the perks, honestly. Those are some very tasty looking perks. Like, move speed, scouts pack, bigger barrels, they're all perks. It's all just perks there. It's crazy. Oh, these guys are getting sent to the Citadel for sure. Someone not doing something critical? I believe that's critical. You is fine. We can deal. Okay, let's favor the lizards. I think with 18 resolve, I can actually just let them go during the storm, and they'll just be fine. You get the mushrooms down here. Soon your work will be complete, and we'll all have enough to eat. With mushrooms, we will be replete. I'm done. Don't really need more tools. We've got good tool production already. Titan Belt would make me do a lot more trading, a lot more easy. So I guess that's fine. Okie dokie. We unfavor the lizards. Let's see how we're doing. Terribly. We're doing terribly. Again. Game. Have some modicum of mercy on me. Just a soupçon of mercy. Tincture's back. Cookhouse would only make the lizards happy. I do need the ability to make ale, so I should not turn my nose up at the tincture. Yeah, putting it there is nice and tucked in nice and neatly. Looks good to me. Okay. How much hostility are we seeing at? 49. Okay, so we can burn wood for this. Which we don't have a lot of, to be fair, given how we're turning most of it into coal. But we do have enough coal. Just. Another lizard on the hearth. Could get you guys elsewhere. That might get us where we need to go. It does get us there. We'll save that in case of emergencies. Because I think they have enough of a buffer. Oh, balls, we ran out of wood. Alright. Fair. I hate it, but I recognize it's fair. We can't possibly sustain burning coal through this. Like, that's just actually impossible. But what do I do? Is the question here. What does one do? when you can't do anything? Well, right now my plan is just to complain about it, and I don't think that's gonna see me through much. I can pipe something up. That will get us there with someone. I'm sorry. That didn't eliminate all our hostility. Excuse me. Okay, that's better. Ah! Oh, I hate this. Gonna wait for the harpies and beavers to cap out and then stop burning coal. It's just what we're gonna have to do. God, weirdly, I wish I'd let that, like, dangerous glade event run to get me extra impatient. Because I get so much global resolve from that. Ridiculous. Also, we got everything from this, so I may as well salvage the bricks and wood. No reason not to. Lizard resolve is low. We'll deal with it. Surprisingly, from the few woodcutters we managed to run during the storm, they brought in quite a bit of lumber, so I think we're just gonna be okay. Barely, but we'll be okay. Which is good. Okay. Storm over. Let's just send all 8 beavers right back to woodcutting. Because we need it so bad. Sir Rainwald is here with some hostility reduction, which we're picking up immediately. Oh my god. Temple is also a hostility reduction, and I think we've already, like, scored, yeah, we scored like 20. So that's pretty good. It's great, in fact. Let's get all that. Get all that. We don't need the tablets for anything, so we're just going to sell them for money. Worker mobilization goes weirdly hard, too. I could use another wildfire essence just in case. And maybe some pie to make up the difference. Ooh, no. Bricks. We're still critically short on bricks. Okay. That's a big help. I do not want to lose all my amber. Worker rations will strain our food supplies quite a bit. So maybe not. Something better, perhaps? Rooty ground gives us Bonus wood production. That's probably just actually it. Alright. Mayhaps that was what we needed to live. We could also use a warehouse over here because it's starting to get to be a long walk. But whatever, it's fine. We could bring these guys in now. It's not crazy. Let's do it. Is the apothecary ever going to get built at any point ever? Maybe. We are now producing planks, which is good. Are you out of eggs? Not nowhere close to it. Yep, alright. Good. Good, good. Good, good, good. You'll most certainly be starting a new residential area over here. So I may as well queue that up. I will want this rebuilt eventually, but it takes way more planks than I can dedicate to it right now. Just buy that, honestly. I do have 25 packs of crops order that I should probably give some consideration to at some point. Ranch is good. You're building water skins. You could supplement plank production, but you don't have a bonus to it. So I'm not interested in that. 10 turns into 5, 8 turns into 4. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter who builds it where at that point. Alright, fair. Fair. It's year 6. How are we doing on fuel? We have 9 fuel. That's actually plenty. So that's good at least. Do we have any ale or scrolls? No, but it might, like, the double yields bonus is probably worth putting people in there anyway. Probably. Yeah, probably. Alright. Just put the lizards on the forum. There we go, and gets a 15% chance to crit. And produce double yields. That will be lovely. Tools are still a thing. I could sell some coats. We are, like, maxed on them. We do have also a truckload of copper ore, and this is a good price for it. Yeah. Probably should start smelting again, now that we'll, like, have some measure of stuff we can burn. Just barely. Alright. Get you working on that. Maybe the apothecary will get built at some point. Imagine. Imagine there's an apothecary. It isn't hard to do. A place to make some biscuits. And some incense too. Imagine all the tea that harpies love to drink. They'll finally get some treatment so their breath no longer stinks. Oh yeah. What is this guy doing? He's so weird. Do you even know what song he was parodying? I don't. God, absolute space case. Am I right? Can imagine he does. Jury's out. Herbalist camp has run out. I think that means you're out. Yeah. It's fine. Could use you guys doing other things. Wood cutting here? Sure. Good enough. Okay, hey, the apothecary is finally built. That's great. We have no herbs or roots or berries, however. So that's kind of stinky. We'll need to produce some berries. Oh yeah, they finally put like they put times it takes to plant and harvest each one on here. I forgot they put that in the last patch. They also like have crop priorities now too, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's get you on the blight post so we have somebody to fight the blight when it happens, so we don't die. Hey. Is there a lizard not being optimized? I guess the forum. Yeah. Put you in the kiln. We surprisingly need more throughput there. We also could use some pipes. So let's do that. You're making copper. And yeah, we just got a ton of it. Just sitting around in storage for the moment, which is fine-ish. Ooh, the field kitchen's done. Hey, we can make pickled goods. That's fantastic. Because we could use all of those. Put a lizard in that hearth as well. That'll do for the moment. Might have to pull someone out of the kiln. Because we just cannot keep up with our coal needs. Which is why I wanted to pipe it up and get the rain engine going. That'll happen eventually, probably. Anyway, I'm going to favor the lizards so they won't leave during the storm. And we'll call it good. Would love to sell these crop packs. Maybe I should, if I want to. Alright. It's not like we're on the cusp of making 23 more farm fields and getting the order done. Oh yeah, I also need luxury goods, which means either tea or incense needs to be made. Can we make either of those? This is the good question. Sort of. Those would be very expensive packs. Well, wine and beer. We can do beer. We can do beer pretty well, actually. Maybe that's fine. Maybe we're okay with that. Let's get a harpy on that. We're capped on clothes. We don't need more than 100 clothes. Get in the tinctury. Make us some booze. Make us some booze and then put that booze into packages so we can get this order done. I want 20 packages of booze. Your finest booze packages. Flicks hair dramatically. Did that come through on the mocap? Hold on. Yeah. Dramatic hair flick. Alright, storm is hit. Let's see where we're standing with everything. We're standing okay with stuff. Not a lot of coal, surprisingly, but I guess it's fine. Little much hostility, though. Yeah. Yeah, a little much there. Gonna have to sack wood. But that's all we have to do. Just have these things face each other so it's maximally claustrophobic. Perfect. Can't run any woodcutters right now, which is a little bad. So I should only start sacking when people start leaving. I should save some wood. Blight's all nicely taken care of, which is good. Did we get anywhere close to enough parts to make a mine yet? No. No, we did not, because we haven't done any orders, because they're hard. Alright, people are now leaving. Let's sack some wood. Oh boy, this is a rough game. Starting with 150 hostility does tend to make it to thus, but I can't say it enough, honestly. It's hard, and I don't like it. I want it to be easy. I want this to be an easy game that's easy, and I just walk around going, oh man, that game, yeah, I crushed that game, because that game's easy. Maybe I wouldn't be playing it so much if it was that easy. I don't know. I think I can bring in 5 people and not break the hostility cap. 30, yeah, it's 6 per villager, right? Yeah. Literally will leave me 6 hostility shy of going up a level, so that's fine. And you brought fuel with you. I like that. You could definitely use more of it. So let's bring them in, make some more lizard houses. Wish I had some source of brick. Are we now out of brick completely? We sure are. Well, we sure are, buddy boy. You better go ahead and find yourself some more brick, or you're gonna be staring down the barrel of being fudger-knuckled. What was that accent, even? I don't know. It's just weird. Oop. We went up and then down a hostility level. Don't know what caused that. Oh, maybe the hearth ran out of fuel. It took him a second to get it. The Firekeeper is extremely busy during this storm because, like, the coal only lasts 11 seconds. So he has to go to the warehouse and back to the hearth, like, constantly. Which is kind of funny. Ooh, we should also put some beavers on the plantation so that we may have berries. And those berries will be good. Praise be the berries. Do we have a spare beaver anywhere? Yeah, you. Get out of there. Get out of there. Have the lizards make the pickled goods. They love doing it, probably. Farliff is here as well. Some good stuff. Let's make our incredibly precious stone go further. This will get us a couple of crystallized dew. Not sure how worth it that is. It's probably not that worth it. Workshop has arrived. With the ability to finally make some GD 2-star cloth and bricks. Scribe has also arrived, but that's really only for extremely good scrolls. I think like the workshop is probably the play here. I need to stop making fabric in my crude workstation. That's probably the best thing I can do, in my opinion. Anyway, what's my cornerstone? These all suck. I wish metallurgic proficiency was better. But it just makes things faster. And if I wanted to make things faster, I'd install rain engines. Cookbook? Even steeler pickaxes? This would be great if I had any way of making pie, but I don't. Steel pickaxes is worth clicking on. I'd rather Zorg's secret ingredient. And I have like 7 rerolls, so I'm willing to fish a bit. I'm getting less willing to fish. There we go! It only took all of my rerolls. Easy. Worth. It's worth because I said worth. Let's send this cash off to the Citadel. Finally have enough, finally have enough tools. Okay, fertile ground, fertile ground! And a kiln. We already have a kiln. We really don't need this kiln. Any rocks, though? No? None at all? I see. I see. Fine. We'll deal. Some global resolve would certainly be nice. Make me more ale, harpies. And also stop fulfilling the... Where is all our ale going anyway? Just here? Have we not made any yet? We It might be possible that we didn't actually make any yet. How much copper do we have these days? A lot? That's good. Let's make training gear for this. Yeah, we're not using it right now. That will be fine. Yeah, make 30 training gear. It's top priority. Which means we need wood, which means we need our woodcutters back to work, and we need this carpenter doing stuff. We just need everything happening. I just don't have enough. Just not enough of everything. I'm fine. Those mushrooms would be pretty handy, but I can't really, so that's that. Y'alls are growing berries, which means we can make biscuits this year, which will be pretty nifty. Definitely don't want the forum to be understaffed. Oh man, we're already getting +3 wheat from every gather. That's pretty great. Farlef is leaving. Last chance to pick up the dew. Do I want to do the dew? I guess I do. Glade events, also not a bad idea. Need people who aren't busy to do stuff. Everyone's busy. Everyone's really busy. Everyone's really busy with important things. So be it, I guess. We need another beaver house. Here's fine. Just need these lizards' houses to be built at some point, but we have no bricks. Still. I should just pop a small glade. Surely there's some bricks. There's some kind of brick material in here, right? There has to be. They wouldn't just give me no bricks in like 7 different glades, right? Right, of course. That would be ludicrous. By the way, how are we doing on upgrading this? Slow, you say? Yet more no bricks here, I see. Well, you sell stone at least. This is absolutely worth selling off my crop packs for. We have a surprising excess of plant fibers. Get some hostility reduction, that's very needed. There's no sea marrow native to the map, so I don't care about fossil leaching. There's something to be said about advanced press, but there's nothing to be said when I have no money. So we'll call it there. Glade event finish, that's great. How are we doing on training gear? Have you made enough? No. But you're working on it, which is important. Just sitting here being a no brick person. Like, stone is native to the map. Come on, people. Have some mercy. How's our ale doing? Getting delivered? Being put into packs, hopefully? Nope. These guys have not touched any ale. It's all going into the forum. If we must. I do want to serve ale for my serving ale order. So it's not the worst thing in the universe to have happening. You, how are you doing? Delivering some training gear, good. Trader's leaving, that's fine. Okay. You are making the last training gear we need, which is great. We can get right to work on... No, we can't. Is the thing. We can't get right to work on this because there's no chance I will be able to get through the storm without sacrificing something. Anyway, we found some rocks. Thank God. Da 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 dum dum ba da ba 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 ba. Who can go collect some rocks? I guess you. That's fine. Alright, we're halfway through clearance. I'm going to favor the lizards so I don't have to worry about them leaving during the storm ever. Very hardy folk, them lizards. Couple of storms dropping charged rainwater that can kill or maim. They don't care. They got what it takes, right guys? What was that about kill or maiming? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Do I go to the butcher here? I could start burning oil. It would be also a lot better place to make jerky. Yeah. It's not the worst idea. We'll just put the butcher right next to the ranch. Very appropriately. Alright. Do we have pipes? We do! Huzzah! Let's pipe up the kiln, as there's a lot to do. And I guess that's that. We'll cut woodcutters until we go down to 6. And then cross our fingers that that's enough to get us to a manageable level of hostility. Wow, what? Harpies. Harpies, what happened? What happened? How are you this upset? What happened? Did we run out of coats? Is that the problem? How did we ever live but with this -10 at any point in our entire lives? Okay. We'll need a lizard on the hearth. We need to get to level 5 hostility and then figure out what we're doing with the harpies. Cause they's real upset. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess we ran out of jerky and coats. Did I, like, deny them anything? No. And they're not denied anything. I don't know. What is their malfunction? Literally just the coats and jerky, I guess? I guess. That feels terrible. Alright. But what we can do is we can start making bricks here. Stop making bricks here. Give me those rocks back. We can make... Oh, we don't have any pipes! We have no pipes! We have no pipes, and we have no pipes being made either. I could favor them. That would work. Alright. Okay, we're using a lot of wood to do this, which is, not ideal. Forger left. What? Why? I thought I caught it in time. That's highly lame. I guess we can run another woodcutter. Lizard resolve is low. I don't care. Thank goodness I don't have to care. Yeah, we just ran out of coats, huh? Fair enough. Why'd we go up a hostility level? Oh, the lizard hasn't brought some wood yet. Fair. Oh god. Harpies are still this upset. No, don't be that way. Stop being that way. I guess we ran out of coats. Ah. Ah. Okay, we solved it. All it took was some rainwater. And me screaming. What are you talking about? You couldn't possibly call that a scream. Are you nuts? Barely qualified at all. Big baby. Woodcutters have run out of places to get logs. Well, there's plenty there. Go get that. Alright. Harpies are recovering. So at least there's that. I might bring in this giant group, just so I have the manpower to do a lot more. By the way, we needed to do this yesterday. Sure did. Okay. Let's get you on hostility reduction over here. Then we're kind of out of people again. How does this happen to be? I've made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. You there, you there, you there. Must get wood. If we don't get wood, we're doomed. We don't need anywhere near this many people in the supplier. Not even remotely needing that. With berries, we can in fact start making biscuits now if we also make some flour. So we can get that going. And here I am, short on manpower yet again. I guess I did pipe up the kiln. Maybe I don't need that many people on it then. Maybe it's fine. Ziadani, hello! You brought a herbalist camp, which is pretty great. Ancient sewing technique will make sure we don't run out of coats. We're okay for the brickyard. Don't really need that badly. Alright. Looks good to me. This is going to suck a lot when it goes off. Let us make no bones about that. But, as I often say, it is what it is. We could definitely use some farmers down here, but it's so far away from any warehouse. They will produce basically nothing. So I need to make a warehouse to solve that problem. Like right there, I guess? Sure. I'd love to harvest this kiln as well. Autosave, you wanna not freeze my game up? That'd be cool. I'd like that. Could you not? Game. Game. There we go. Okay. It's done freaking out. That's good. What's my cornerstone? Nothing useful again. Still nothing useful. I guess a +1 global resolve will be fine. I guess. It'll have to be. That's all we're getting. Further left is old news. Old depressing news. I probably don't need 2 people on the workshop. if I'm being real. Returning with ingredients. That's really good, actually, but I would like you to salvage the kiln. Get us some bricks and meat. Slowly, we advance on luxury goods and serving ale. Very slowly. I need some decor around here. So, we'll put, like, some more boxes back here. Water barrels, it goes with the theme. Maybe, like, a pipe that goes into that thing. That looks cool. I like that. Then maybe some more boxes. Cool. And then I will make a beautiful hearth shrine. So we all feel very harmonious. I can move it over here, I don't know where it looks good. It's like it's off center for everything, unfortunately. There we go. Go pray at that or do whatever it is you do there. I should be sending this cash out with all of my no one that I can spare. Hey, luxury goods is done. That's dangerous. That's actually quite dangerous to click. That will get us more people and lower our impatience, which will maybe make this storm impossible to get through. We are, in fact, that tight on resolve during the storm, which is scary. Anyway, at the very least, it seems like the lizards are naturally happy enough that I don't actually have to favor anybody to get them through the storm. So that's good, at least. Alright. Can finally swap our jerky production over here. And I wouldn't mind having some oil around either. I have Zorg's secret ingredient. I should not be making skewers, because we're going to make that whenever we make pickled goods. And we are making pickled goods. Slowly, but we are. Alright. How's the situation? Situation is manageable. It's not good, but it's manageable. Okay. Get you in the workshop for some resolve. Get you in the hearth for resolve. You stop stone cutting, get in supplier for resolve. Okay. We got there. Cool. I can just fast forward. Cut her right out of trees. You certainly did. That's a surprise. Where do I want you to go? I don't know. I guess maybe down here, cut all this out. Might do another dangerous glade and pray I get some fertile ground. Ooh, can I just win? No, not yet. I'm getting there. We are, in fact, kind of close to that. Hey, the denial totem's done. Wonderful. That's where all the nice global resolve came from. Wonderful. Oh, that's helpful. The poor firekeeper cannot keep up with running back and forth in the warehouse. We might actually have to pave the road there, just so that they can keep the hearth going. Which is kind of amusing. Also, we're like just good on Harpy Happy, which is weird to me. It's just gonna keep clicking on and off every couple of seconds while the poor firekeeper's like, oh god, I got the call. I'm coming. Just give me a sec. I'm almost there. Just one sec, okay? Just give me a sec. Just give me 1 sec. Just give me a sec, okay? Okay, okay. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Oh god. Oh, my back. Oh, my lungs. Oh god. Okay. Storm's over. And that hilarity will now finish. And let's click these buttons. And almost win. Almost. Terrific. Pull you out of the workshop, get you back on stone cutting. Definitely should put some more people on wood cutting so we don't run out and die. That sounds smart. How close are you to the resolve break? Very. I don't see us leveling this up to 3 anytime soon. Probably not, at least. So I do want these guys to just stay how they are right now and gain us some resolve that way. That'll probably do. How's our biscuits going? Swimmingly. Sure would love another harpy there to speed things up. So let's do that. It's pretty good. We have 12 houses for lizards? Oh my goodness. 14, 16, 18. Cool. That should make him a bit happier. And let's just bring in more people and then exacerbate the housing problem even more. Perfect. Brilliant plan. I'm going to favor the beavers because that will get us more reputation. Or I could click the I win button. Yes. What a difficult choice. Do I click this button and immediately win? Okay. That bit outstayed its welcome, like, immediately. Anyway, we did it. That sucked. That sucked and I hated it. God, I hate ruined battlefield. Ah, hostility is so hard to deal with. It's so hard to deal with. Ew, corrosive torrent's ugly. I don't like corrosive torrent at all. And yet that's where I'm probably gonna go next time. That's kinda poop. Sure is. But oh well. We did get our reward, which is excellent. And then we can just go here and keep going towards the seals. But that will be later. I might run out of time, honestly. That one took a while, and it sucked. And I will need to have a somewhat speedy game for me to make the timer. We can always just do the titanium seal. Also, there's like deeds for completing all the weaker seals now, which I might do next cycle. But I do have to get to next cycle, and I don't want to just press button to end cycle. That feels like cheating. But yeah, that's that, I think. Yeah, does that. Good stream, good stream. It's a good stream. You're such a good streamer, Chris. Oh, you're the best streamer. Oh, you're just the best streamer in the world. I don't see anyone I can raid right now in my tiny circle of people who would not be offended by a one-person raid. So I'm gonna just call it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Uh, I hope you enjoyed the weird intro. Look forward to more of that in the future, I guess. And yeah. Thanks again. Have a lovely evening. You're a lovely person. And take care. Peace.